Good morning, Canada. It is time for the Canada Swaps2 announcement. I am the Stitching Owl coming to you from London, Ontario. The Canada Swaps event is an effort to create a sense of community with stitchers across Canada and to swap smalls in a way that we can control how much the postage costs. I trust that Canada Post will be fine for being out there delivering once we get to March. So, in our first Canada Swaps, I had over 30 participants, and I was thrilled with the results. We had, as our theme, use a Canadian design for our first swap. For swap number 2, Canadian designs are encouraged but not mandatory. When you email me, the Stitching Owl, at the email address that you will see above as well as in the description notes below, you're going to say, I would like to participate. You're going to give me your address, and I know a number of you will think, okay, I've already given Karen my address. I just want to make sure that I have everything collected together and that I can cross-reference that I have everything specific. And the other thing you're going to include on that email is what your favorite color is. This color will be sent to the person who will be stitching for you to include in the small that they are making. So just to review a few of the ideas that are behind Canada Swaps, the stitch area should be 6 inches square or less. Doesn't matter how big or small your X's are, just that the stitch area is 6 inches or less. The stitched pattern will be fully finished into something that you can send. It can be an ornament, a pillow. We had a couple of project bags the last time, a berry. Be inventive, but it does need to be fully finished. And I'm going to again ask that if you are sending anything other than just the small, that you spend $10 or less in that special extra. Please do include a little card with a note, ideally explaining what your pattern is, who you are, and how you can be contacted so that you can be alerted that it has been received and thanked appropriately. Is there anything else? If you are a Canadian abroad, you are welcome to join in. What I will do is I will match up people outside of Canada who are Canadians so that you are doing the exchanges that way, or I will send to you myself. I'm trying to be all-inclusive to encourage everybody to join in the fun. So here's my dates. I would really love it if you would alert me that you want to join in Canada Swaps2 over the next month. So if you let me know by January the 10th, I will start my list and will be very carefully copying and pasting into my personal document the address that you send and your email. The due date for send the small by, I'm going to say, is March the 10th, so that you're using those winter months that for some of us mean we're inside stitching, and we have these in the mail ahead of March break when some of us are traveling with our children. I think that time frame will work quite nicely. And that gives you 2 months to get everything together. My plan is to do 2 Canada swaps per year. The next one will be announced at the beginning of summer for an end of summer swap. So I hope that you will all join me. I'm just going to gently remind you that you will be contacting me only, that at this point I am the one that is running Canada swaps, and that the 2 base stitchers have stepped aside from this particular event. It will actually in some ways turn out to be easier for me to collate things because everything's coming to one email, but I will miss the input of Michelle and Cheryl indeed. So, thinking caps on. What smalls would you like to do? Don't be afraid to change colors in a small that you like the pattern of, so that you can include the color of the favorite listed by your recipient. So, Canada, let's swap. Bye-bye for now.